Welcome. This is now my fast time clock, except now I have it with 3 displays. So over here on the far left, we'll just kind of pan over there, we see the main display, and it has its faceplate as well as it has the 4 control buttons for the different modes, selecting values and entering them. Also has the 3 LEDs to tell us what mode we're in. Right now the green LED is on. We also have a brightness control here, and that actually adjusts all 3 of the displays at the same time. So we have 2 remote displays and 1 main display. So I'm going to turn them up. I'm hoping the camera can capture this a little bit. It's a little bit bright for coming into the lens, but hey, it works. So here it is, and it's also run off of a double A 4 battery pack. Now this could be supplied with a power supply supplying the Uno. I have the Uno back in here. I put a shield on top of it that has all the connected wiring plugged into it. So this could be mounted remotely on my train layout. So in here with the main controls, just to highlight this from before, I press it once, I go into setup mode. The big change here is the 2 remote displays now are turned off. The displays blank out during that time. I also have the yellow indicator on here to tell me that I'm in that mode. And right now it tells me the date is 2018, and if I enter that, it takes me now to the month, which is September 25th at 14:24 in the afternoon, and it's happy. It's now taken it at 14:24 is the current time set there. So I can advance to the next mode. I see the blue LED comes on, and now I see all the displays flash with the current time of 2:17 on here. I have 02:17 as my current time. If I run the time, all the displays will come on steady. Now, I don't know if I hover my hand over and block some of the light, you can actually see the displays are all running, and they all change at the same time. And I'm running a fairly fast clock here. I'm running a 12-to-1 fast clock. So you can see they're all going. And just to give you a better idea now with the displays, see, I can turn them way down. I can also turn it extremely bright. As you can see there, it actually washes out in the camera if I'm not careful. So I'm going to turn it down about 1/3 of the way. So there it is there. So we can see the displays are moving. If I move into the next mode, which is to set the fast time, again, the remote displays blank out, leaving just the main display to do the adjustment. Same thing when I go to the ratio mode. Again, I can adjust the ratio mode by pressing the down button. It's now 11, 10, 9-to-1, 8-to-1. If I want to save it at 8-to-1, I just hit enter. Now I can run around again. I'll bring it back to fast mode. We see that we're in the pause mode because we had been in the out of fast time mode, so it automatically went into pause mode. So all the displays are flashing. When I tell it to run, now all the displays stay on steady. It is now 2:25. We will see again at an 8-to-1 ratio, we will see it change to 2:26, and so on and so forth. And you can just go through and you can adjust it just like you did when you only had the main clock. But now we have 3 displays. So it allows me to mount 2 of them out on my layout room, which are strictly displays, and 1 on the main. And by the way, these red fronts that I have on these things around everything, those are 3D printed that I printed on my printer. I drew them up and created them myself. You can create something similar for your own layout. You can use simple acrylics, you could use 1/8" hardboard, you could use whatever materials you want to mount your displays and controls. I hope this helps. This is a basic project, and it should all work for you. Enjoy.